So every time I get hyped for Boji to come back to his kingdom and show everyone his new talents and his new skills, I remember the very end of last episode, this weirdo in a prison eating a rat, and then I get nervous. So I'm nervous. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with Ranking of Kings, episodes 11 and 12. This one is called Older and Younger Brothers. Now that could be a lot. It could be Daida and Boji, it could be Desha and Despa. Daisha, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I really have no idea. I'm excited to find out though, especially with Boji's new training underway, him going back into town. We have a lot of people on their own specific goals. We got Bebin, Apius, literally everyone has their own specific motivation and side story quest that's going on. That's one of the things I love about this show. That's why I think it gives me Game of Thrones vibes in the best way possible. I don't ever say that in a negative way. But with that being said, I need to find out what happens. So many people have hyped up the episodes currently. I need to catch up, so I gotta hop in and tune into this. I'm way too excited. Don't forget, if you guys want early access or full length to this show and all the other shows I'm watching, we are 4 episodes ahead on Patreon. Links are down in the description down below, like always for you guys. If you guys want to watch these live with me, we are watching these live on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/DapperDarius. Make sure to come check that out as well. We have a lot of people in here enjoying this. It's a great time, great community, great vibes. Come on and check that out. Other than that, make sure to follow the rest of the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at DapperDarius. Much appreciated, y'all. Let's hop into this Ranking of Kings, episodes 11 and 12. First one is called Older and Younger Brothers. Let's do this. Aw, don't say that, Hilling. Okay, never mind. Just when I thought I should never lose faith in Hilling. She's a great person. Bose introduced him to the mirror, obviously, to set everything in motion. I didn't know he had the mirror, though, from that age. So it's been manipulating him from youngin'. Makes a lot more sense why he grew up into the Daida we know. And why he started having some disdain for Boji. But it's so sad, seeing how they literally started... Oh. And now where he's at right now. They started off such good... Oh. What's Bebin's opinion on that? Because Bebin's had an interesting opinion on Boji. He's not even gonna respond. He's just saying, why don't we go into town? Is this gonna be one of those like life lesson things for Daida? I like how they go into town sort of in disguise so they don't get recognized, you know? He sees the sickly people, the old people. It's a fair question. That is a fair point, you know? I love advisors who try to give these sort of advice, not up front, but like in roundabout kind of ways, you know, to really make you think about it from a different perspective. Yeah. It's horrible to hear Daida say that, but there are definitely people, and especially children, who think of that like that, you know? Which is, I love Tyrion's perspective from Game of Thrones, you know? Death is so certain, whereas life is full of possibility. You really have never, you know? I really like this. He needs this. And I like life lessons that are structured like this, you know? Real world applications. Do what you can. Oh. And now I feel like there's gonna be a lot of character development for him, Boji, everyone. Oh, and I'm here for it. It seems like a girl with her hair, or with the haircut. I really don't know. What is going on? This shit is nightmare fuel. This is creepy as shit. I mean, they're saying she's a heinous, torturous villain, but she seems so innocent and scared right now. I don't know what to feel. I feel like we're gonna see her face and it's gonna be fucking. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm. Yep. I feel like. I thought her hands were like that because she's a doll or something, but that was her mask. So what the f? See, that's what I'm saying. You really don't know perspective. They're saying she's a villain, but what the hell is going on? He doesn't care if she's a woman too. These hands is E for everyone. They're throwing hands. Tell me why. Oh. Is this Miranjo's true form, or what is this another manipulation? And they're coming up like shadow clones? Tell me why this is not the first time Yuki Kaji has gone into a parallel universe and befriended the little girl who was apparently the, you know? And what's up with Yuki Kaji doing that? So is this a different Miranjo than the person who's currently the inhabiting soul of the mirror, or why? So she seems like the Miranjo who knew Bose way back in the day, you know? Or like the app, what? Okay. Now, I'm just so curious if this is a different Miranjo, if she is a villain and that's why they did that to her, if, like, I need to know more. Because that's the Miranjo we know. Oh. So they are connected. The world building in this show is so stinking good. Like, I would love an Elden Ring in this world. And to, you know, all this, to see these creatures as under anything. Like, we haven't seen Desh over here in a minute, and he has his weapon too. He felt something. Oh, it's the guy eating the rat. They came and took the guy eating the rat. Oken, come, okay. I thought the Order of the Underworld was good. Okay. And he eats rats, we know that. Oh, see, I love that background, like the matte style painting. I love it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, I love how we all have our own little side stories and our quests we're going on, but us as the audience don't even have the full picture yet. That's the only thing I'm bummed about. We're viewing this from the perspective of them, you know? Oh, is this my first time seeing her face? I think it is. I could see how she could manipulate or seduce anyone. She reminds me of Melisandre from Game of Thrones. A lot. Really? So what is Miranjo's true form? I need to know. Interesting. So that's why he is so devoted. Uh-oh. The escaped criminal, yeah, he knows. Okay. I don't want Desha to be like an enemy of ours, an adversary. I liked him as a character. 100%. 1,000,000%. That's the thing that makes Boji the best boy. Yes. Firmly agree. Well, I love this kid. I'm so glad we have people like Kage and Despa here to tell him the things that he needs to hear like that. Despa's good dude. It's the... yeah, it's the Order of the Underworld. We're going to your kingdom. Might as well take you along with us, right? Alright, let's do it. I love it. Confident, let's do it. Needs to know what... knows what needs to be done. Yeah. Yeah, he feels guilty about that. Wow, there's a whole bunch of characters. There's a lot of a lot of criminals, a lot of heinous people we're gonna have to fight. Already? But why? Whereas Miranjo got these characters for us, and she's on Bolse's side. So why would they take Bolse hostage, or is this just the story that's going on? See? Oh no, please don't use this as oh, if Healing dies, they actually are holding him hostage. They really are. I feel like we're coming to a climax now. The next episode, episode 12, is called The Footsteps of War. Let's do this. I am nervous. Oh, this is back in episode 1, right? Either episode 1 or 2. At first, I thought Boji was just a stupid sucker. Yeah, and then he started rooting for the kid. Damn, I remember that, man. AP is stopping that. No, they can't show me this again, bro. This is easily one of the most heartbreaking scenes of this show, for sure. But I want to be in your corner. Let me root for you, you know? Come on. Look at this kid, man. And he has meant it. He has been there. We're getting a little recap right before we get into the second core, which, if you were watching this live, this would be like 12 weeks after episode 1, so it makes sense, you know? That is a good question. They don't know about Miranjo. Yes, indeed. Really? No directive from her? Whatever your heart desires. That's the real question. Yeah, she's in the gym later with a protein shake. She's getting her gains. Even Apius is saying that. Monster of steel. Really? Fallen royalty? Oh. Yeah, you know he's gonna be nasty. So we finally get to see what the two assistants are? Are they just dolls that were being controlled by Miranjo as well? She did say you can do whatever you want. Apius is not having, though. Even with the heavy hitters, he still is true to his word, goes in and attacks. What is she, Annie? Just wrapped herself in diamond armor? We do know at least the Pegasus or the Hippogriff type creature Miranjo has control over. Yeah, she could probably unleash all these creatures that are dormant in here, right? I mean, we have those alone. Those would even be... I know these guys are heavy hitters, but that many would be tough with all the other creatures too. This dude seems somewhat rational. He was asking Miranjo's motivations. He was saying, guys, let's not do this. I like him so far. I'm curious to see if he's actually nasty in the field. So money is his big time motivation for anything. What happened to his horse? It looks like Despa's horse, I won't lie. That is hilarious. That's what happens when you don't ride him anymore. You went out of service, no one else used him. He is one chubby boy. He sees Despa, he gets... That's like my grandma's dog whenever I go over there. They said fuck. That's hilarious. For whatever reason. Yeah, he needs a fast travel. See, even though he asked and she kind of deflected the question, he's still very curious about it. I like that. I agree with that as well. There really is. It really is a win-win for you. Who's beating up Bose or Daida? I don't know what I call him. Technically Bose. And we know in terms of Bose, he has he would be #1 of the kings in terms of strength. So I'm wondering why he's not fighting back. Is this all part of the plan? Does he not want people to know he's not Bose? Now they're starting to turn on each other. Ukon did not like that punch. I want to see his face too. We only saw him for a stint when he was eating that rat, you know? They said Ukon uses weird techniques, but he's like shaking and just walking away. They think he's shaking because he's nervous or scared, but maybe he was just quelling his bloodlust or his anger. And now he is going after King Bo. Okay, that literally is like an Elden Ring fucking Ash of War. Hands gone. Maybe not even hands, maybe just the arteries or the veins in your hand. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. Can't even imagine. Oh my god, you're cut so bad on your wrist that you can't even make a grip. Like you can't even. Like that's so precise but so deadly and so scary at the same time. Like I literally cannot even picture that feeling. He's just watching him literally bleed out to death as he's giddy. This guy seems pretty smart. He's like, you know what? You wanted this so bad? I'm not gonna fuck with you. Oh. Not what I was expecting, honestly. But maybe it's because King Bo technically punched him first. He feels like if I didn't do anything to him, King Bo was supposed to be a king? What is this, like Demon Slayer? Before they die, we get a little mini backstory for him? Oh, wait. So that's King Bo. Was the guy we just saw that? Yeah, I was literally thinking they looked alike. That has to be the dude from like episode 4 or 3. The guy who Boji saw under the cave, who was eating the thing, talking about the spirits replenishing the world of hunters and this, that, and the other. I'm about to literally go back 5 seconds. I literally look just like him. The mustache and the hair and the crazy eyes like that, literally, that has to be him. There's just no way. So that dude was confirmed a king. I thought he was a king because he had the crown on when Boji saw him under there, but King Bo's dad? Well, we did kind of get an interesting little backstory for him, literally right before he dies. Bye-bye King Bo's body. Just like that, he never was here. Dorsey's finally starting to get some answers. You died during the war. So he only knew her from the physical form as well. And she's wondering where she saw the mirror before, and she's gonna be, oh, the one with Daida. I understand that motivation from her, but why is Bose going, why is he on her team though? That's my question. Or maybe she betrayed Bose when she brought the other 6 to hold him hostage, but he's not fighting back. And then what's Boris Bebin gonna play in all this as well? The snakes can bury? Oh, god damn, that's scary. He's still alive. Wait, that was the end. Oh my goodness. All right, talk about a couple of 2 episodes. Those were fantastic. I love the first ones, how it related to brothers. I wasn't sure if that was talking about Desha and Despa, or it was talking about Daida and Boji, but I liked it a lot more talking about Daida and Boji, especially how they started as brothers and how they ended, or not ended because they're still going, but how they started versus where they are now. A lot of relationships are like that, especially looking back on relationships, you know. And there's not always a single pivotal moment that changes that, but there's a couple of things down the timeline of life that definitely changes your relationships with people and makes you guys drift apart. Whereas Daida, I don't want to say was bigoted, but sort of had some interesting views on the weaker people and disabled people, partially due to him being told how strong he is all the time. And it's interesting. I've always been an advocate of Hilling's perspective, and I love that perspective. All Might is, you know, a reason I love Deku and All Might, Tanjiro. Like, if you are stronger than others, like the whole great power comes great responsibility thing, to a core, I love that. You know, it's like, if you are born stronger than others, you know, use that for the people who have less than, you know, like, you know. And then I love that when Hilling was like, Boji is weak, he is helpless, he cannot defend himself. You are much stronger than him, which sounds bad. And then you use your strength to do whatever you can to protect him, because he's so worth, you know, it makes a lot of sense. I really thoroughly enjoy that message, that moral, that concept. And I feel like Daida in this little black cave, especially with the Miranjo like doll face skinned chopped off hand, that's gonna be something crazy by itself. But I feel like he's gonna go through so much character development that's gonna be so needed for him. I feel like the show is gonna be night and day versus where we start and where we end off, and I cannot wait for that. Yeah, and then we have episode 2 with these 6, now 5, back to 6 criminals who Miranjo let free to do whatever they want. She says she wants to bring ruin to this kingdom, which I could see that being her motivation. Like, that's one of the things that the guy who I liked, the one of the 6, the leader of the bandits, I didn't catch his name, but he was talking about, what is her motivation? Is it simple pettiness? Is it vengeance? What does she want, you know? But there she is, letting them go crazy, letting them go free. Very interesting. Thoroughly enjoyed the opening. Fantastic animation. I'm gonna have to do my own side video on that so I can upload the opening when I upload yet, because that's gonna be, and oh my god, I can't wait to rewatch that opening. Super good. Thoroughly enjoyed these episodes. Cannot wait to catch up and to get further in. I do know people are hyping up the current episodes insane. I know maybe we have a couple of more, maybe 2 or 3 more. I have no idea, but I'm very excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe and to click that bell so you guys always know when I post on the Dapper channel. Don't forget to check out the Twitch if you guys want to watch these full-length live with us over here, twitch.tv/DapperDarius. Follow all the social medias as well while you're at it. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at DapperDarius. Much appreciated, y'all. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them. Be safe out there. Have a great day. Peace.